We're gonna get through this.
If they don't fight, Netflix, and I'm assuming the representatives of Manny Pacquiao, are gonna be on his ass in court. And that's not a fight he can win right now. Where's the money coming from? Floyd has got to be the dumbest person in a position that he is in, and one of the dumbest rich people alive.
Floyd Mayweather reportedly broke into tears during a private meeting with his lawyers last week after Netflix officially took ownership of his $90 million custom private jet because of unpaid penalties tied to the Pacquiao contract dispute. People close to Mayweather confirmed that the emotional moment happened at his Las Vegas headquarters when his legal team informed him that Netflix had enforced the asset seizure clause included in the 3 agreements he signed between October and December 2025. One person present during the meeting said Mayweather was completely heartbroken after realizing exactly what he had lost with a boxing icon, reportedly saying while crying, "They took my baby. That jet meant everything to me." The $90 million Gulfstream G650ER, equipped with gold-plated features and Mayweather's personal branding across the cabin, was officially transferred to Netflix's corporate asset division on April 10, 2026, according to FAA registration records filed in Los Angeles County.
What is the next step here to make Mayweather honor his word and honor his contract?
Well, for me, he cannot get out for this contract because a lot of consequences that are going to face if he don't fight this, he fulfill this commitment.
Netflix acted quickly after Mayweather failed to pay the first $100 million penalty required for violating the professional fight agreement by publicly calling it an exhibition and questioning the Sphere venue during his March 28 meet and greet. The streaming company immediately enforced a little-known contract clause, allowing it to seize assets matching the unpaid penalty whenever a fighter breaks the agreement within 30 days of making public comments that conflict with the signed contract.
Netflix, a multi-billion-dollar company, officially announced that this would be a real fight at the Sphere. So, earlier this morning, I spoke to Jazz Mather, who is the CEO of Manny Pacquiao Promotions, and he said it is absolutely a real fight. There's a signed contract. Mayweather signed it. It's in there. That it's a real fight that'll count on their records, and it's going to be at the Sphere. So,
Jazz Mather, CEO of Manny Pacquiao Promotions, told ESPN that all 3 contracts signed by Mayweather contain the same asset forfeiture clauses, specifically naming his private jet, Beverly Hills mansion, and Miami waterfront property as collateral.
Floyd Mayweather is in a breach. He is officially in a breach. He's been in a breach since the day he went out and said what he said on Saturday, but he's officially in a breach as of yesterday. He has a cure period. There are certain things that he needs to do, and he has multiple breaches, not just one.
The agreements were completely straightforward. Floyd placed his highest value assets as security to guarantee he would fulfill the professional fight commitment. Once he violated the deal, Netflix had full legal authority to move forward with the seizure, Mather explained.
Floyd, for a long time, has said he's just robbing the bank, robbing the bank, robbing the bank, robbing the bank. Well, Netflix is saying, according to Manny Pacquiao, no, brother, you're not going to rob the bank anymore. No, we want something of value for you in exchange for this money, which is a real fight.
The seizure of the jet marks only the first stage of Mayweather's growing financial problems, as Netflix has already submitted preliminary claims against his $26 million Beverly Hills estate and his $18 million Miami Beach mansion as additional collateral for the remaining unpaid penalty.
And he told me, and I'm not going to say who it is, but he's like, Mayweather's broke. I said, no. He's like, no, really, Mayweather's broke. Now, I don't know if it's true.
Right.
This is what this guy told me. I'm like, how could he be broke? He's like, yo, he spends like crazy.
Yeah.
Spends like
I
crazy.
mean, it only could go but so long. I mean, and you're not fighting.
Yeah.
Court filings submitted in Los Angeles Superior Court on April 12 show that Mayweather still owes Netflix nearly $78 million, even after the jet seizure, with interest continuing to build at 12% every year until the balance is fully cleared.
Then, you being in breach of contract, Pacquiao's team could probably sue you, and so can Netflix, because the report is that Floyd and Pacquiao took cash advances with the anticipation of the fight.
Mayweather's chief attorney James Davidson held an emergency press conference outside the courthouse on April 14th, where he described the seizure as legally questionable and promised to challenge the action through every legal option available. Mr. Mayweather did not receive proper notice regarding the asset forfeiture timeline, and we believe Netflix moved too early by carrying out the seizure before the contract cure period had ended, Davidson said. However, Netflix's legal documents include time-stamped delivery records showing Mayweather's team received 3 separate written notices on March 29th, April 2nd, and April 8th, each clearly warning that the seizure would happen if payment was not received before April 10th.
Oh, Floyd Mayweather is going to go to jail. You play these games with Netflix, that's okay. You can play them games with the jeweler, these properties that you owe money to. You play those games with Netflix, they're going to destroy you.
The jet, which Mayweather purchased in 2018 for $60 million before spending another $30 million on custom upgrades, included a master bedroom full shower conference room for 12 guests and an entertainment system valued at $2 million alone. Mayweather regularly shared Instagram videos from inside the aircraft showing himself surrounded by stacks of cash while traveling across the world, making the jet a major symbol of his Money Mayweather image. Had some people come to check out. Losing the aircraft adds even more pressure to Mayweather's financial troubles, which already include an IRS tax lien worth $7.3 million filed in March over unpaid federal taxes from 2018 and 2023, placing his remaining assets at risk of possible government seizure. In addition, Jetay Aircraft Incorporated is seeking $15,690 for unpaid charter flight services provided in September 2025, while 2 Miami jewelers have filed lawsuits claiming Mayweather still owes more than $1.4 million for luxury watches and chains he collected without completing payment.
Damn, Floyd Mayweather, Money Mayweather. What, they got you up under the gun again on $25 million in taxes? Hey man, stuff about to get real for you, Floyd, man, because you already owe Gervonta Davis $33 million that you ain't paid him.
A luxury condominium landlord in Manhattan has also filed a lawsuit seeking $330,000 in unpaid rent dating back to July 2025, even though Mayweather signed the lease in December 2024 and moved in after promising immediate payment.
So what does this mean, and what's like a potential outcome for this case that's coming up? Well, the lawsuit could have some pretty serious implications, not only for Floyd's legacy, but also for how networks and advisors handle fighter compensations.
The growing financial strain has fueled major speculation throughout the boxing world over whether Mayweather's return to the ring is motivated by competition or simply the urgent need to generate more cash.
Speaking of fighters, the gloves are now off when it comes to Floyd Mayweather's former landlords, believe it or not. This happened, and it actually has the boxing legend now being sued for more than $330,000 in unpaid rent and damages.
Canelo Alvarez, who lost to Mayweather by majority decision in 2013, shared a mysterious Instagram post that many viewed as a reference to his former rival's financial troubles. Sometimes the money disappears faster than the legacy. Choose wisely, Canelo wrote beside a photo of himself signing a huge contract extension. Ryan Garcia offered an even stronger opinion during a Twitch live stream, telling viewers Floyd talked about money for years and now Netflix has taken his plane. That's karma for avoiding real fights and choosing easy opponents. Gervonta Davis, who was promoted by Mayweather early in his career before their relationship fell apart, refused to comment directly, but liked several posts criticizing Mayweather's financial decisions. Promoter Eddie Hearn told TV that Mayweather's situation should remind every fighter about handling money wisely and respecting signed agreements. You cannot sign contracts, accept advance payments, and then publicly change the terms. Netflix is a $400 billion company with some of the best lawyers in the world. Floyd should have known better, Hearn said.
The IRS just leaned on him again, Fat Joe style, leaned back on him for another, $7 million? After Floyd took an advance to cash, he took a cash advance on this fight because he signed however many different contracts already, and to sign those, he was paid money and then took a cash advance.
I smell some heavy hypocrisy coming from Floyd's direction.
Stephen A. Smith devoted a segment on First Take to Mayweather's financial collapse, calling it one of the most shocking downturns in sports history for an athlete who earned more than $1.1 billion throughout his career. How do you earn $1 billion and still lose your private jet? This is not simple bad luck. This is complete financial mismanagement, Smith said firmly.
First one, October 24th. The second one, November the 6th. The third one, December 14th. He received money for all three agreements when he signed them. Not only that, but he has taken out an advance on his purse to fight Pacquiao.
Skip Bayless argued that Mayweather still has an opportunity to recover if he honors the Pacquiao fight and delivers the Netflix event as promised, potentially making enough money to regain his assets. Manny Pacquiao discussed the situation during a training session in Los Angeles, telling reporters he has no sympathy for Mayweather because the contract dispute disrupted months of preparation. He signed for a real fight, accepted the advance payment, and now must respect the agreement or accept the consequences. This is business, and Netflix is protecting its investment, Pacquiao said.
Which is why I sit here with sadness today to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather.
Freddie Roach, Pacquiao's legendary trainer, delivered an even harsher opinion about Mayweather's personality and decision-making.
Is that what he's feeling? But he signed a real fight.
So it's for sure.
Yes, the contract that we signed is a real fight.
Real fight. Okay. Yeah, because I know he said.
I want to fight an exhibition.
No exhibition. It's either real fight or nothing.
Yeah, it's a real fight.
Daryl, Mayweather's going down. You need to lose all your money.
Floyd always believed he was smarter than everybody else and thought the rules never applied to him. Now Netflix has given him a very costly lesson about respecting contracts, Roach told Boxing Scene. The jet seizure has also restarted debates over Mayweather's true net worth, with financial experts questioning whether his public displays of wealth were hiding serious cash flow issues. Forbes previously estimated Mayweather's net worth at $450 million, but the wave of lawsuits, unpaid bills, and asset seizures suggests his available cash may be far lower than many believed. Mayweather's choice to sell his previous private jet, his Beverly Hills mansion, and his Miami property in late 2025 now looks less like smart financial planning and more like an urgent effort to raise money before creditors caught up with him. The Netflix jet seizure followed the exact legal procedure outlined in the contracts, beginning with written notice followed by a 15-day cure period and ending with a transfer of assets if payment was not made. FAA records confirmed the aircraft registration officially moved from TB Aviation LLC to Netflix Content Acquisition Holdings on April 10 at 3:47 p.m. Pacific Time, making the seizure legally effective. Netflix has not released any public statement regarding the seizure, but company sources reportedly say the jet may either be sold at auction or added to its executive fleet. The company's aggressive legal response sends a strong message to Mayweather and the entire boxing world that breaking contracts will lead to immediate financial consequences regardless of a fighter's reputation. Mayweather now faces a crucial choice: either pay the remaining $78 million penalty plus accumulated interest or risk losing his Beverly Hills and Miami properties within the next 30 days. His busy 2026 fight schedule, including the Mike Zambides exhibition in June and the Pacquiao rematch in September, now appears less like a celebration tour and more like a fight for financial survival. Boxing fans who once admired Mayweather's business skills and financial success are now watching as the money persona falls apart under the pressure of unpaid debts, broken agreements, and seized assets. Whether Mayweather can recover from this major setback remains uncertain, but one thing is clear: the loss of his beloved $90 million private jet marks a painful fall from grace for boxing's self-proclaimed greatest businessman. Man.